We are live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the rather warm UK Wrestling Arena. It is time for episode 139 of Friday Night Showdown. I am the voice, Brett Hadley. Yes, they got me back. And I'm here once again with George James Anderson. Hello.
Evening.
I didn't put you off last week then?
No, absolutely not.
So you've come back to do it again?
Yeah, it was.
I know.
Yeah, it was very good.
It's good. Dylan Chase is trying to put me off, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. Yes, you would, yeah. He's making funny faces down here. Trying to put me off.
I was trying to look that way and keep him
unsuccessfully. The idea is to look at the camera that way, though. We have a camera behind you. And we're here again for Friday Night Showdown. Yes, it is a warm one. We are 8 nights away from WrestleBration. I can't believe it.
Just 8.
Literally just a week.
8.
We're in single figures. God, that's come around so quick. I remember when it was 80. You know, it doesn't seem 5 minutes ago. But it was 80 days.
I remember some of Just James doing a bit of quick maths around the 20 mark. So
Did he get confused?
Is
maths his forte?
I wouldn't say so. Well, he was right, but there was a few gaps in between.
We love you, James. Yeah. I'll see you next week. But no, 8 nights away. It comes your way next Saturday, July 27th. Hopefully this place is going to be packed to the rafters. You know, we have got rafters in here. Hopefully packed to the rafters to see the 15th anniversary of WrestleBration. I was there at WrestleBration 2.
This will be my first.
You're first. You're such a youth compared to me, who's been here forever. Yeah. And it'll be my pleasure. It's so warm. My arm's sticking to the run sheets. Oh my God, it's so warm in here. Oh my days. But it'll be good. The action's going to be hot though. We'll get to what's coming up tonight in just a little bit. We've had some matches announced. We'll also talk about what's going to happen at WrestleBration. All the titles on the line. We've got a great card, as you would expect on the biggest show of the year, really.
Of course.
Yes. My question for you: were you here Monday night?
I wasn't here.
You wasn't here. Did you see it?
Unfortunately, yeah, I did. It wasn't pleasant viewing at times. No. I mean,
it wasn't pleasant viewing if your name is Jonathan Cedric.
Yes. Yeah. Tad graphic at times. I don't know if you follow on social media, but there were
I've seen it. All right.
Marks left behind.
Cedric got attacked with that kendo stick by Johan Hunt severely. It has to be said. The thing is, the Empire, in their infinite jolly wisdom, sarcasm intended, have put Cedric in a match tonight. Because of course they have. The thing is, they put him in a match against Ryden.
Right.
He was not allowed to dance anymore.
No.
All the fun has been taken out of Ryden. Chris Castle's going around calling him his friend. He is not. And he's forcing him tonight on Showdown, episode 139, everybody, to face Jonathan Cedric. How is that fair to either man?
It's quite the predicament. I'd be surprised if Jonathan can even show up, to be honest.
This is it.
I'd be surprised if he can lace his boots.
He is here, but he's wobbling. I've seen him stumbling around. It's like he's not 100% in any way.
Definitely not.
And I wouldn't be either. If you go on our social media, you can see the state that Cedric was left in after Monday night is not pretty. It's a bit graphic, I'll warn you. But he is here, and somehow, someway, he's got to fight tonight.
Yeah.
They've said if he doesn't, then that whole tag match that we set up last week with Jonathan Cedric and Red Brocco against the Empire for control of the company at WrestleBration, goes out the window, and the Empire stay in control. So Cedric's got to fight, whether he wants to or not, or whether he's in a condition to or not. Hardly fair.
Whether his body can take it or not, mentally he's ready and willing to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, but is he ready and willing to knock 10 bells out of Ryden of all people? Again, the Empire saying that they're his friend.
Nah, absolutely not. There's no friendship there. We already see a few one-sided friendships.
Let's talk about another one.
Just another one.
Another one is the one between Evan Knight and Sketch. What a great segue that is. And last week we saw at the end of the main event, the Broncos defeated Evan Knight and Sketch and kept their tag team titles only for Johan Hunt to come out here and tell a story of how, it's like what goes around comes around. That was it. I was trying to think. What goes around comes around, and for all the things that he says Red Brocco put him through, he put Brocco through the same and stripped them unfairly of the tag team titles. We do not know the situation because then
Absolutely unjustified.
it really was. It was a travesty.
It really was.
But the thing is, then the caveat there was that Sketch, to his credit, didn't want to just be handed the tag team title because, like he said, they didn't win them. They lost the match.
Only an egotist like
if
Evan Knight
if only we had one of those.
would be willing to get the titles in such a manner.
Yeah.
Sketch is not that sort of person.
But his tag team
Absolutely.
partner is.
Yeah.
If only we had Evan. Yeah, exactly. Evan Knight doesn't care about anybody but Evan Knight.
No.
It's quite true. I've heard Sketch is not happy though.
No.
But I don't know if he will have the cojones to question the
You could see
Empire.
something bubbling, couldn't you?
Yeah,
you could see him
absolutely, you
starting to back himself, starting to believe in himself,
And the people
starting
believe
to
in
put
him.
his foot down.
Yeah.
He can tell that the people are behind him.
He's put his foot down with Evan Knight, but will he put his foot down with the Empire? That's the question. I know firsthand what happens when you do that. I mean, I'm thankful to be still here, but yeah, you know.
You became somewhat of a martyr, didn't you?
Yeah. You know, I took a bullet, so to speak, and fair play. But yeah, I don't know if Sketch has got the to confront the Empire. I don't know. Apparently, the locker room has been ordered out around the ring again. Again.
This is some weird sort of power play
course
that
it
they
is.
have. You know, everyone around the
course
ring,
it
they're
is.
stood in the ring. Everyone's looking up at them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. It's power play, just because they can. But for how much longer is the question? In 8 nights, we get the chance. Red Brocco and Jonathan Sedgwick get the chance up to now of defeating the Empire and getting back control of the company and restoring it to some sort of sanity.
Yeah. Well, you can tell that there's certainly a few people in the locker room that are unhappy. I mean, last week we had the Yorkshireman and Cayman Carlisle
And Ruby
shoulder
Brocco.
to shoulder to shoulder with Red and Jonathan.
Yeah. I hate to be that guy again to say I told you so, Empire, but I told you so. I said
rumblings.
Yeah.
Not to mention a bit of a schism between their relationship with the firing squad. That seems to be a little bit
Rocky?
tense at the moment.
Tense, that's the word.
Spread a bit
Tense.
thin.
tense, very
So
tense.
they might not have the support
They
that
think they have. Well,
do.
this is it. And I warned them. I hate to be. Well, I don't. I'm going to be that guy who told the Empire many weeks ago now. I said, be careful because it'll come back to bite. And what happened last week? It wasn't just me who rebelled. I'm just saying that. And I was quite smug, sat here watching everybody else prove my point. And that's led us to WrestleBration next week. Besides that huge tag team match, we also have at WrestleBration the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It will be Damian Black, the Silencer, against the Collective, Cayman Carlisle. Can Carlisle win the belt again? We're going to find out in 8 nights.
It's going to be quite the task, considering how long Damian Black's held on to that belt for. How long are we on
321
now?
days.
321.
Yeah, it's a long time
A month and a half
away.
and he's got the year.
Yeah, Evan Knight,
He's
of
got
course, is the
full
longest reigning
rotation.
champion here. He's at 391 as of today. It's 399 on the day of WrestleBration.
He's going to want to hit that 400.
Of course he is, but he will because his title's not on the line because he is in the Let Me At 'Em match for the Dream Ticket at WrestleBration.
So he's going to take the tag titles.
Yeah, get this, the
And the around the clock title.
and potentially
then not defend it and potentially, as
get
you
the
were
Dream
saying,
Ticket. Imagine that for a kettle of fish. Yeah, it'll be even more insufferable if he does. One man who may have something to say about that, though, is the current Dream Ticket holder, Sebastian Mercer of the Breaking Bone Studios. You will see him in action tonight, along with his tag team partner, Clifford Harrison. I like calling him Clifford.
What's his name?
Cliff Harrison.
Cliff Harrison.
Clifford. Yeah, Clifford Harrison. Or Cliftian Harrison. Don't call him that to his face, though. But Cliff Harrison and Mercer in action tonight against the face of the next generation, Sigma, and Cliff Harrison's opponent for WrestleBration, Ellis Barker.
Do love a bit of tag team action, and I
that'll
think
be a good tag team match, that.
having that duo of Sigma and Ellis Barker,
Excuse me while I take it around.
they're both very agile.
Oh, they're quick. They're agile. Yeah, exactly.
Very quick.
But we've seen how dangerous the Breaking Bone Studios are. So the dynamics here, Sigma, in his debut, defeated Sebastian Mercer. I was sat here for it. that happened. Then he beat him again. I was sat here for it, that happened. Mercer got a bit of revenge, but he doesn't forget. Sigma is in that Let Me At 'Em match next week. So they'll meet again in that. And then you've got Ellis Barker and Cliff Harrison who are going to meet at WrestleBration after that was set up last week. So there's the tangibles.
Quite the grudge there, isn't there?
Yeah, all four of them. They have quite a grudge with each other.
Insecurity showing from Cliff Harrison there. He wants his spot, and he definitely feels that Ellis Barker has taken it.
Yes, exactly
He's
that.
just waltzed in and taken what Cliff Harrison perceives to be his.
But what Harrison forgets is that Barker was here a long time ago and then left, was honing his craft up and down the country like so many others do these days, and then came back, and Cliff has taken great exception to that. Believes it is, like you quite rightly said, believes it is his time, his spot, his thing to be, and that's how he does it, So that's Cliff Harrison and Sebastian Mercer against Sigma and Ellis Barker. Looking forward to that tag team action tonight. Also tonight, speaking of the firing squad, your mate and mine, Uther, is in action. Wow. And the crowd went mild. The hitman of the firing squad in action against somebody else who's in that Let Me At 'Em match next week. He's in there against Momentum tonight. It's not going to be easy for Uther.
Absolutely not. No,
absolutely
Momentum
not.
is going to want to, and I am going to play on words here, gain some momentum going into this match. He wants that dream ticket.
Oh, of course he does. He's faced Mercer before. That didn't go his way. He wants that dream ticket. Who wouldn't want the dream ticket? It guarantees you a championship match whenever the heck you want.
Of course.
That's the prize that Mercer has
Tonight
had.
is the first step in gaining that momentum. I'm going to keep using
he's going to keep doing it
all night.
I'm sorry about this, guys.
Yeah.
He's going to keep doing it, though. If he doesn't, I do, so one of them, But it's Momentum against Uther tonight. Of course, Uther is dangerous.
Not a favourite of mine.
I gathered
starting
this.
to question his status as a human, whether he is actually human.
Well, he never says anything.
Whether blood even runs through those veins and it's not just machine oil and cogs.
If it does, it's cold.
I bet.
Definitely. Also tonight, Uther's tag team friend, he's like his stable mate, can we call him? The hardcore champion JPR is in action tonight.
Mr. Vexed himself.
Vexed, very vexed.
That was one for the crosswords last week.
VEXED.
Get another word this week. We'll have to.
No, he'll still be vexed.
Look at a few synonyms.
Yeah, he'll still be vexed. JPR in action tonight, though, against the number one contender, interestingly, for Tyler Tarantino's Genesis Championship. He's in there against my commentary partner from days gone by, CJ Calhoun. Yeehaw.
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 My favourite Tennessee wrestler.
There you go. Yeah. So that'll be tonight. Right here on episode 139 of Showdown, you will see JPR in that ring against CJ Calhoun just 8 nights before WrestleBration, when JPR has to face Mustafa Khan. All I can say to JPR is good luck with that.
Good luck with that. But good luck to CJ Calhoun for tonight.
Yeah, we like CJ.
He's going to be in quite a physical match at WrestleBration, and I think having a match tonight against the hardcore champion is fantastic preparation.
Be careful though, it's only 8 nights before that championship match with Tyler that he's had, he's penciled it in for months. He called his shot when he won the chance to have a championship match whenever he wanted. He called his shot weeks and weeks and weeks ago now against Tyler Tarantino. So don't go getting in there and getting bad stuff happen to you, courtesy of told JPR, who is more than capable
of inflicting some damage.
Yeah,
definitely,
absolutely. He's the hardcore champion. He's been the hardcore champion for a long time. He's looking on his sheet. 265 days. That's how long he's been the hardcore champion for. Again, no accident. Will he make it to 300 though? Well, he's got to get past Mustafa Khan next week at WrestleBration. Are you coming next Saturday, by the way, George?
I will be in the crowd, yes. Woo! I don't believe I'm part of
I'll be sat here.
Commentary team.
I'll be sat here with just James. Feel sorry for me, won't you? I bought a new shirt.
Oh, what colours are we going for?
A purple shirt, because it's the logo for WrestleBration is purple and gold.
Of course,
My purple shirt arrived in the post today. It fits. It's all ready to go.
Does it fit?
It's all ready to go. Yes.
Jolly good.
So I will be wearing that next week. Purple and gold for WrestleBration 15 comes your way next Saturday. Get your tickets now, though. That's what I haven't said yet. Just 8 nights. Last year, I keep saying this every week, and I've said it since we were like 80 days away. Last year, we had to turn people away at the door. Bit sad, but it's
true.
Don't
want to be doing that.
No.
Absolutely
We don't.
not.
Red Brocco was at the door, literally saying, if your name's not down, you're not coming in. We don't want to have to do
We
that.
don't want to have to disappoint anyone at all.
So the way to avoid disappointment, get your tickets now, and then don't wait until next weekend. Don't wait until we're sat here next Friday night going, look, we're 1 day away from WrestleBration and we've sold out. Don't do that. If you want to come and join the action, make sure you get your tickets now. UKWrestling.tv, the UK Wrestling app. You can watch it on Stage Play Plus. You can watch it on our YouTube channel. You can watch it anywhere in the world. If you can't get to Batley. There you go. There's lots of ways.
Yeah.
There you go. And they're rolling off the tongue.
Don't want to miss out.
No, don't. It's the biggest show of the year. 15 years we're celebrating a WrestleBration. Although the Empire want me to call it the Empire Presents WrestleBration, but I'm not going to do that. You know?
The Empire Presents, directed by Tyler Tarantino, featuring this firing squad.
And Evan Knight.
Starring Evan Knight.
Starring Evan Knight, yeah. Directed by Tyler Tarantino. I like that, yeah. That is how it would be if they had their way. Unfortunately, I'm the one sat here saying it.
Oh, good. Yeah. A few omissions from that lengthy title.
Yeah,
they get why. The Empire Presents, but all the others just falls to the wayside.
I'm the guy who, at the beginning of our pay-per-view shows, we play a video going through what's going to happen. I'm the one who sits at home and records this. I haven't done the WrestleBration one yet, and I'm quite curious how Chris Castle and Johan Hunt want me to introduce WrestleBration, shall we say.
Sit there with a cattle prod until you say it in the right way. It's the wrong tone, it's the wrong pitch.
I'll probably have to do it about 6 times before they're happy, but that's in the future. It's not tonight. Like I say, we've got all those matches. Everybody has been ordered, as we've come accustomed to, everybody's been ordered around the ring before the show starts. Once again,
power play.
The question is it the penultimate time? Is next week the last time we'll see everybody surround the ring? Is the rule of the Empire in severe jeopardy? Yes, it is. But my question is to you, what lengths are the Empire prepared to go to keep control? I'm a bit...
They will go as far as they possibly can.
Exactly.
It goes without saying. I think they're going to pull out every dirty trick in the book and some more. We're probably going to see some more invented, some more heinous ways. Lights going out, music playing probably.
Crooked referees.
Crooked refereeing.
Yeah, illegal foreign objects.
Probably have streakers running along, making a distraction. They'll do absolutely everything they can. But I tell you what, I reckon Red Brocco and John Sedgwick are going to take everything on in their stride.
The interesting thing here is that the Empire have, I know how this feels, they've given Red Brocco, and I quote, the night off out of generosity tonight.
Oh, yeah. Keep him out of the building.
Yeah. So Brocco isn't here. No. Unless he's hiding under a floorboard somewhere. Which I don't think he is, because it's rather warm and he might bake if he did.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've given him, out of the generosity of their hearts, the night off. But I'm not sure how generous that really is. More like a ploy.
House arrest, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a ploy. So, they're crafty. The Empire might not like them, and I don't, and I'm quite open in saying so. But they're crafty, they're clever, they're sly, they're snidey. And every other adjective I can think of that's not very nice that I can say at 6:45 on a Friday night. There's all sorts of things there. We'll see on Showdown though if they get the upper hand. I know Johan Hunt and Chris are here. They're not scheduled for matches tonight though, as far as I know. Well, but we know they
Hopefully we don't have to see much of them. Hopefully they'll come out here, say what they have to say, and then go.
No, but they like inserting themselves in matches. This is the thing. They like inserting themselves in everybody's business. Look at what they've done to people like the Yorkshireman the last few weeks. Given him an opportunity and then pulled it away just because they can.
Just teasing him with it, aren't they?
Dangling the carrot and then yanking it away. It's not fair. It's not right.
He's a very passionate man, the Yorkshireman. He's enthusiastic.
He's enthusiastic.
He loves the crowd. He loves his region.
He loves the county. He loves why he's here. He loves wrestling. He loves the people. He loves Yorkshire.
Yeah.
But the Empire don't care.
Anger a few people, ruffle a few feathers by the use of the word region.
Region, yes, county. County. But it doesn't matter to the Empire. They don't care. They're just having, in their eyes, fun. But it's not fun. It's not fair. And I know the Yorkshireman's sick of it. As are a lot of people You know, I can sit here
I
at
wouldn't be
times.
surprised if we hear from him tonight.
Maybe, I know he's around, but I don't know if he's not scheduled for a match.
No.
I'm still a bit worried about Cedric because I saw what happened on Monday. He's not in a great way. And yeah, he's got to be very careful tonight. Just 8 nights, and there's no Brocco to save him tonight. It's 8 nights before his match with Brocco against the Empire at Wrestlebration. He's got to be careful. He's in there with Ryden, who is under the spell, has to be said, of the Empire at the minute. I'm just waiting for Ryden to wake up from this nightmare.
Hear the music.
I literally go like that.
Yeah.
And snap out of it there. Like literally somebody click the finger like that and snap out of it, right? And it's not you, it's not, you know, they're not your friends.
Maybe we should start playing a few EDM songs, get him in the mood
get some mind,
yeah.
get in his head.
Yeah.
The Empire are not your friends.
Dance. Here's a beat, off you go. Come on.
It needs something. But Ryden may have to figure this out for himself. But you'll see him against Jonathan Cedric tonight. You'll see the Breaking Bone Studios against Ellis Barker and Sigma. Looking forward to that. Momentum and Uther, JPR and CJ Calhoun, and much more on Friday Night Showdown comes your way in just under 10 minutes' time. And then Wrestlebration, the biggie, next Saturday night, July 27th. 8 nights. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's flown by. It only seems like a year since I was sat saying 8 nights till Wrestlebration 14. Yeah.
Seems like a year because it is.
Because it is. And it's gone so quick. The time has flown. Like I said, Wrestlebration 2 was my first in Blackpool, believe it or not. And then I've ring announced a few. I've commentated loads. I've been general manager at a couple. I've took photos at a few. I've done all sorts.
Or maybe for Wrestlebration 16, I'll be sat next to you.
Maybe. You never know. I will still be here.
I'll be sat in your place. Who knows?
Well, where will I be? Don't you start. I have enough with Brocco and Cedric and Dylan Chase and everybody else saying, yeah, you've got to get in the ring. No, don't
duo,
start.
George James Anderson and Just James.
What, while I have my debut? Yeah, no. Not happening. Absolutely not happening. What is happening though? Friday Night Showdown, episode 139. I'm going to leave it there. That's it. We're done for the pre-show. We'll be back with Friday Night Showdown in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere and see how Cedric can cope with Ryden tonight. The firing squad are here. Loads more to come on Showdown. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Be right back.